Hello everyone, how's it going? Are we having a good day today? Yes, I did add Undertale music to the stream. I apologize if my model gets a little scuffed today. I'm trying out a different setup with uh the way that I record myself. So if my expressions get a little wonky, I apologize. It is not on purpose. But how's everybody doing? I want to line this from here, or do I want to hang on? I'm going to open up a sketch that I did earlier. Because I've been playing with some hair stuff recently, and I've been really enjoying a different way of drawing my hair. It's very slightly different, it's just more detailed. I drew this the other day as just like a little sketch, and I want to use it as a reference, I think. Just because I really like the way I drew my hair in this. You're going to Wendy's! There's a joke I could make here. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to behave myself. But, hey, yo, pick me up a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. I hope everyone's having a good day. It has been a nice, calm draw day today here in the Hollow. I've been having a lovely little time. I'm gonna pick you up a tea for tea. God, Mossy. That's fantastic. I've been having a good old day here. Do I wanna? No, I like the way that I draw my part, actually. But I've been testing some new ways of drawing myself. Mostly my hair. I've been trying to figure out the logistics of my hair. See if there's like an easier way to draw it that makes the most sense. I think I've got some fun stuff down for it. The Discord is not quite ready yet, Mossy. I'm actually hoping that it'll be ready tomorrow. I just have to add in all of the emotes and stuff for the Discord. I got very lucky. My lovely friend Casey from Pride Prism helped me set up everything I needed to get it running. I just have to add the emotes and stuff. Eat Cass. I know. Hey, I am working on the Discord. It is almost ready. I have to add in emotes, and then there are a couple more like for fun bots that I want to add. Like on the friends only server that I have, we have a bot called Poke2, which is like a little Pokemon bot, and it lets you play Pokemon with your friends through Discord. It lets you like catch Pokemon, and the more active people are in chat, the more wild Pokemon appear. So I want to get that added in as well. But it is mostly set up. I will probably be revealing it to the viewers at large on our Saturday stream is going to be my guess. Plural Kit? What is Plural Kit? I have never heard of Plural Kit. I appreciate Casey so much because he was helping me figure out everything I needed to figure out because he's done modding stuff before. So he helped me set up most of what I needed. Oh, it's a bot for people who have DID. Yeah, hang on. You know what? I'm gonna open up Discord real quick. Hang on 1 minute. Cover up all my stuff. I'm gonna DM. I'm just gonna DMB the word plural kit so that way I have the name of the mod written down. B, if you see that, it's fine. You can ignore that. I'm just putting that there so that way I have it for later. That way I can get that for anyone who has D&D. Or D&D? Yeah, I can speak. DID in the server. I actually don't think I should need your Discord specifically, Mossy, just because I should be able to put out a link eventually that is gonna be attached to the stream and stuff, so that way anytime y'all come and stream, you can just do exclamation point Discord and then have it be there. It is just not available yet because I have not finished it yet. I have everything, like I have all the safety protocols and stuff set up now. I've been I've been diagnosed with D&D. You have. You've been diagnosed with D&D. Now you have to play D&D all the time. Those are the rules. Mm. Give me 1 second. My model is being sussy right now, and I don't appreciate it. Can we just like... There we go. My altar's just my D&D characters. God. Hey, listen, I know very little about DID because I do not have DID, but more power to anyone who is surviving with DID, because that sounds like a ton of work. Like, I can barely keep track with just me in my head. I cannot imagine what it would be like to have multiple people going on in there. So, like, all more power to you, honestly. Hey, Lucifer, how's it going? Oh, can I, like... No, do not cut the entire layer. Would not be a me stream if I don't accidentally almost cut my entire line art layer at least once. It's like The Office, but more chaotic and trauma-inducing. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but the way that that's phrased is kind of funny. But yeah, no, to any of my viewers who have DID, I would just want you to know that you are welcomed here, and I appreciate you. And there is, you know, this is a safe space for anyone who has DID. I do not have it though, so I might sound a little, maybe not ignorant because I feel like that's almost too negative, but I might sound uninformed at points when it comes to things about DID. So, you know, if I say something incorrect or if I sound a little ignorant, I apologize. That is not my intention. Y'all are incredibly valid and you deserve to exist just like anyone else does. And this line, this line does not like me. This line is making me angry. So we're gonna walk away from that line for a moment and go over here. But I had this really cute concept for an idea for some Valentine's art, and I really wanted to do it, and so it's me holding a little plushie and being all blushy and stuff and saying, "Will you be my boo?" Oh, the bot allows you to show who's fronting. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I can absolutely look into getting that. I want to set up like a little bot that'll help people celebrate like birthdays and stuff too as well. There are a couple little fun ones that I want to get. Right now I'm doing most things through Carlbot because it's like a good little moderation tool. And also through the power of me having friends who know more about Discord than I do. But everything seems to be running smoothly so far. Carl! Carl, that kills people. You know, I haven't actually seen The Walking Dead. I don't know what that means. I've watched, like, the first episode of The Walking Dead TV show, and that's it, so... The nuances of that meme completely escape me. Isn't that what that's from? Is that not what that... I thought, wasn't that the kid's name? See, this is my thing, y'all. This is all a ruse. I'm not even secretly a millennial. I'm secretly a boomer with how little I know about TV show stuff. I thought that that's where that came from. I thought that was from, like, a silly little, like, abridged thing from the Walking Dead TV show. That's how I see it used all the time. It's from a YouTube series called Llamas with Hats. Maybe what I've seen it from is just somebody like putting the dub of that over a shot from The Walking Dead, because that's the only time I've ever seen that meme used. Not me outing myself as an old person, though. I just went out to dinner with my dad yesterday for my birthday, and he called me an old lady, and I don't know how to feel about that. It's often edited that. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen the original. I'm super looking forward to doing this. I've been wanting to do like some more cutesy art that I can use as like reaction images and stuff like that, and this would be nice for that. Hi Tamagotchi, thank you so much. I wanted to do something sweet for Valentine's Day because it's coming up, so I wanted to draw myself doing something cute, and then I can, be gay on Twitter because of who I am as a person. I feel younger now after being called old by a kid earlier today. Oh no. Boob, I sleep. Boo, scream. Me. Me, except it's more like I scream for both because of, listen, you can't look at me and tell me that this does not look like a person who enjoys whamming. Um, I feel like I come across very much like someone who very much enjoys whamming. Hello, LGBT community. Me. Literally always me. Thank you for the head pats. Also, that's summon a ghost. Did that not go off? I didn't hear that go off. I didn't see that. Is my stupid I tested it before I started stream. I swear to God, if it broke after I started stream, I'm gonna be upsetty. I've been sort of in and out. What's the plan with the Discord? Tubi, do not worry about it. You will see it if for no other reason than I have you on other Discords, so like I can find you if I need to. But it is going to hopefully be released this Saturday on stream. It's probably going to be ready tomorrow, but I'm gonna like put up the alerts and stuff for it, for when I'm in stream for Saturday. So do not fret. Even if you are not there, I can send you a link to because I have your Discord. Yes, the Discord will be handed out like candy on Saturday, and then we will all cause chaos. It's gonna be like Halloween. You come into my chat, you get Halloween candy, but the Halloween candy is actually just a Discord link. I'm looking. Did this some? I'm gonna hold on. I'm just gonna do a thing real quick. I'm just gonna do. Why did that not work? Where is summon a ghost? Oh, that's really weird. My summon a ghost redeem isn't working, but I did a ghost barrage right before I started stream and it worked fine. Hello? One moment. My stream has decided to become scuff again. Why not? I tested it a minute ago. This is so annoying. I tested it literally 4 minutes, not even 4 minutes before I started stream. One moment, y'all. I'm gonna go to my BRB screen and yell at this thing. Also, yes, congratulations, Oni. Now, why aren't we working? I don't know what it is about this new it's been ever since Tits updated. Tits got like a really big update, and for some reason now whenever I start stream, even if I check the redeem to make sure it's working right beforehand, it stops working, and I don't know why it's doing that. It's annoying me. Now it's working. Okay. Here, and because we had someone redeem one that didn't work, I get this. Ah. we get a free ghost barrage whenever I have scuff in my stream. Tim, if you look in your Discord DMs, you will notice that I responded because I got your notification even though I can't text you back right now. But please, Timmy, could I have some din din? I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know what it is about the new Tits update that just doesn't, I don't know why, it keeps turning off my Twitch connection for some reason. Get Cassidy for tea from Wendy's. Stop. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all are like unhinged as per usual. Chicken sandwich and onion ring? I want chicken sandwich and onion ring. Please? I'm a baby. If you offer me food, I will do literally anything you want. It's so terrible. That is literally the key into my heart. Is just you offer me good food, I go, ooh. Onion ring. We love onion rings. It's really weird. Onion rings are like a recent thing for me. I used to hate onion rings when I was a kid, actually. I was just not a big fan of onions in general when I was a kid. Chicken wang. But I am very excited for the Discord. I was very liking onions recently. Mossy, if you're hungry, you should get some foods. Listen, Mossy, you always tell me to get the damn water. If I have to drink water, you have to eat food. Just have calamari instead. Wait, what is the comparison between calamari and onions? I am so confused. Thank you for the lurk, Oni. There's something... My chin is, like, broken. What happened here? Hang on. There we go. That's a little better. I'm getting food from Wendy's but stuck on a bus. No! Do they look the same? I've never actually had calamari before. They're both fried rings. Okay, fair. I arrived to obsess over your art. It's funny, Casey, because I was just obsessing over you and how sweet you were for helping me with the Discord earlier. So, welcome in. Hello, how are you? I'm currently drawing this monstrosity, which is currently backwards. There we go. But I hope you are having a lovely night, my friend. But hey, if y'all are not already following Casey, you should all go follow Casey, because Casey's fucking great. Oh, don't you JoJo me! How dare you? Lucifer. I have been JoJo'd. I was trying to be sweet and I've been JoJo'd. No! I have been JoJo'd. Get JoJo'd. No! That sound is me stepping into the room, but as soon as the music turns on, I step out because I have social anxiety. Casey, no! That's me too, though. Me and Casey both have big entrance music, and then we both immediately leave the room. I use this music for an alarm on my phone. That's amazing, Lucifer. Oh my gosh. I need to figure out how to set up custom ringtones and stuff for everything, because I have the most basic ass ringtones for everything. One of my friends always makes fun of me for having just the most basic ringtones for literally everything. I don't know, using technology hard. Every time I talk about using technology, I feel like a boomer because like I just don't know how to do things sometimes. The sound is me coming to your DMs to send memes and make you drink water. No! Listen, I do a very good job of keeping myself hydrated. I always have water next to me, especially when I stream. And I try to drink at least 1 liter a day. At least. Normally it's more than that. Oh, I wonder if you can do that on iPhones, because like my phone's an iPhone and I know that they are weird about custom ringtones and stuff from what I've heard. So I don't know if I'm able to do that. Okay, now see, now Mossy, now you've hit the point where I have to say no. Sleep? Nah. Why is there a raccoon performing magic in my chat? Listen, I didn't, there was not a sign hanging in the studio that I went to in college that said you can sleep when you're dead, until then there's coffee for nothing. It's because I don't know what a fucking sleep schedule is. Although I will say, this week I've been doing pretty good with my sleep schedule. I've been going to bed at like midnight and better than what I have been the past couple weeks anyway. Because some of y'all got to experience me having I'm not gonna say like a meltdown because that's not accurate, but like just a time on Twitter at 4 in the morning. If anyone's ever seen me tweet random unhinged stuff at 4 a.m. about, you know, just hey, what's sleep? And suddenly, I think I want to stream. It's 4 a.m. Go to bed, kind of stuff. Yeah, Casey, me and you are on the no sleep squad. I don't know what happened. And it's not just us either. It's like the entirety of Pride Prism for the past like 4 weeks straight. None of us have gotten any sleep. I don't know what the hell is wrong with us. Because I see like Shay and Yui posting about it all the time too. None of us fucking sleep. Hi, I'm officially done DMing. Hi, I'm officially done DMing. I'm Dad. Also, I hope your D&D game was good, B. I love you. Look at this little lad. Look at this little lad that we're holding on to. Is just a little funky friend. But this is the trick. If I ever ask anyone to be my Valentine, they get a little ghost plushie, and I ask them to be my boo. Because, you know, I'm cute like that. I'm a college kid, I have no room to sleep. Mossy, you're so valid. No, B! Oh no. Rest in peace to that party. Was that a player character healer friend, or was that an NPC, B? Me on my way to collect ghost plushies. Listen, if I think you cute, I give you a ghost plushie and I ask you to be my boo. NPC? Okay. That's not as terrifying, but still. What did they do? B, you have to regale us with the tale. I must know. There was... What? What do you mean there was no combat this session? How did this person fucking die? I hate this hand. I hate hands. I hate them. I hate them. I hate... Hold on. I might get a reference to draw this hand, because I don't like anything that's happening there. We're gonna draw the rest of this first, and then we're gonna get into the hand, because I'm gonna throw my tablet pen out the window today because of this hand pose. Also, I apologize if I'm slightly more unhinged than I normally am when we do little chill art streams. I was in the group call for Pride Prism members earlier, just kind of hanging out, and Mavis and Casey and all of them have a tendency of putting me in a very like chaotic mood, so you know, just Those are the vibes tonight, I guess. So just, you know, keep that in mind if I seem a little more chaotic than usual. Hands are mean. See, like, I don't normally, for me, it's just when I'm drawing, like, bending poses right now, like, where it's wrapping around something like my arm in this pose. I've gotten much, much better about just being able to straight up draw hand poses as long as it's not bending around an arm or grabbing something. Casey, you are chaos, and I love you for that. Do this on a separate layer, actually, so that way I don't have to worry about drawing into things. Not quite. There we go. But all the people in Pride Prism made my day just a little better, which is nice. We had a lovely time today. I wish I could have stayed longer, but I had to set up for stream. Let's get rid of that ruler. I don't really need it other than to draw the heart. I'm losing my chaos to mentally tired. Mossy, please go get sleep if you need it. I don't want to, like, keep you up. You're always so sweet for coming in, but I also really want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Very roughly draw this circle because it's only going to show a little. I'm being de-yassified. Jesus Christ. Let's see. It okay at 5 p.m. and getting food outside right now? Okay, fair. Try to relax when you get home, if you can. Hello. I may have just knocked myself over. Hello. I'm alive. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. She had a very cursed item around her neck. It's something linked to Big Bad related things, and instead of figuring out anything about it before acting, they just took it off her, and oh my god! Oh. B, no! I should put something like that on a character for one of y'all. Because, like, I feel like the same thing would happen. I feel like if I put that exact scenario in front of our party B, the same fucking thing would happen. Tim and Dana would take one look at the necklace and be like, we're gonna take it, and then bad things would happen. The ADHD half of my D&D table would take over. Half of our D&D party has what I like to call pretty shiny disease. In that, if they see something shiny, for entirely separate reasons, most of them all want it. Tim because he's curious, Dana because it's pretty, and they have, you know, Dana is the embodiment of a golden retriever boyfriend, basically. So, you know, if they see something pretty, they go after it. Nikki because she wants to steal it, specifically. And I think that's it. I think the brain cells are like B, Pottermus Prime, and then like sometimes me. For me, it depends on the character I'm playing. It's something forever DM something. All right, I'm gonna hand reference. So I can see shit. If I can find one in the right viewpoint, that is. Me because I know it will do a thing and I crave stimulation. Mossy, that's so valid. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. I have a reference. I'm gonna open up that reference just like in a tab in Clip Studio so I can have it next to me while I'm drawing. Absolutely, Casey. I hope you have a good time working on stuff. Thank you for the lurk. All right, okay. So, what I'm gonna do actually is, can you all see this? I don't know what you guys can see. No, it doesn't look like you can. It's just the main window. So what I'm gonna do, this is what I do whenever I need to figure out how to draw something, by the way. So this will be a cool little moment for any of y'all artists out there who want a little tip for things. Because obviously I'm drawing my character kind of doing a similar pose to this. I'm just gonna very quickly, so I'm gonna blow this up first because I care not for anything except the hand in this image. And we're gonna talk about how you can break down shapes to learn things. I'm constantly overstimulated to the point where it causes overstimulation flavor of autistic. Oh my god, that is such a mood. I was just talking to people in Pride Prism about how whenever I go grocery shopping, I literally always have wireless headphones with me because otherwise I will be overstimulated and I just listen to music because if someone speaks to me while I'm shopping, I'll die. I'll just die. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of trying to break down the shapes in this hand so I can understand how I want to draw it. And then basically, I'll come back here. And now that I've broken down those shapes, I can kind of do that again. I'm going to get rid of this line so that way I can see properly. But we're going to turn off the sketch so I don't have to see the other part. We're going to turn my line art way down. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of use what I learned from breaking down the shapes to create a fucking hand. Also, I apologize. I'm swearing a lot more than I normally do. I normally try to hide the fact that I swear like a sailor when I'm on stream. Y'all are getting a little bit of unhinged cast tonight. I apologize. I know swearing is not against the rules in my chat or anything, because if it was, I would have died a long time ago. But I try to at least tone it down a little bit when I'm streaming, because I know I swear a lot. I unfortunately have does not know how to censor self disease. Also, this was supposed to be a happy festival session. A happy knowledge festival. They fucked around and they found out, hey, something, something, happy knowledge festival, something, something, the other campaign, something, something. Um, it's fine. B, now you just have to tell them that they can drink and know things, and that's their reward for fucking up the festival. Okay, so I have it like... I need it to, like, actually come out like this, though. Pardon me while I fuck around and find out with this hand, y'all. Okay, that's a little better. I need to make the sleeve longer, but that's okay. Yeah, death always appears in festivals. Case in point, the very beginning of the campaign that I am currently running started off with a festival and ended with our parties killing a man, so you know. There's still 2 days left. We are 3 days. There were 3 days of this festival. Oh, wow, yeah, what a way to start it, though. You sure are right. Just gonna kind of change this about a little bit. That layer is locked. There we go. Turn. that back down, turn this up a little more. So, all right, let's see if we can make this hand do hand things, potentially. Hmm. The thing is that, like, I need it to come forward just like... I keep knocking myself over here. I apologize, y'all. Yes, oh my goodness, B, please go and get yourself some water. Take care of yourself. Do not ever feel the need to over mod, B. I love you so much, and you being here is amazing, but I don't ever want you to feel the need to, like, have to be here when you've just TM'd for 6 hours. I can't, like, it's just the end of this hand. I swear to God. I'm just kind of like, there we go. Water yourself. Are you a plant? I thought you were a bee, bee. Like, looking at all these references and just going, I cannot with this hand. Okay, I think I see what part of my problem is. There should be, like, knuckles here. Hey, Therif, how's it going? I don't understand why I'm struggling so much with this hand. I have drawn this hand pose before. Actually, no, the more I look at it, the more I think I do know what the problem is. I think my issue is I'm not making the fingers long enough, and I need to push this back a little. Then the knuckles will kind of go right here. Yeah, that's, I think, making more sense. Let me turn the opacity down. Yeah, that's making more sense. Yes, it is something that most artists hate to draw, myself included. It's so weird because I've gotten so much better about drawing hands because I force myself to draw them all the time now. Like, I bluntly refuse to make myself shy away from drawing hands because I know it's something that I need to improve on. It's this fourth fucking finger. But it's something that I know that I need to improve on, so I constantly make myself do it in the hopes that, like, I'll get better. And it has helped. I actually have gotten a lot better at drawing hands. You know what? I think I see what it is. I think it needs to come like that. Maybe. Still looks, like, chunky and weird. Actually, so from the thing that you sent me on the comm forum, Oni, that particular pose I'm actually really used to drawing because I've done it for other commissions before. So I've done it a bunch before, and I feel a lot more comfortable with it because of that. It's like, I want it to be like, it's... I I'm missing a finger in here, and it feels wrong. It's something about the way that, like, this bends. It's the way that this part of the back of the palm bends is weird to me. I don't know why. You know what? I'm bringing back our reference image, and I'm going to work into it a little bit more and see if I can figure out how I would stylize it. We're going to bring it up here so you guys can see what I was doing below. Because that's the sketch that I made from it. And by the way, this is something that y'all can do if you ever don't know how to draw something. Fun fact, tracing over something to figure out how to draw it is a very valid way of doing things. So it's got, like, and then the arm comes in down here, which is what I'm trying to do. Which, like, this is not a perfect rendition because, you know, this lacks any form of stylization, but I'm just trying to figure out how I would lay out the fingers. Right? Be more like that. There we go. Yeah. Give me my full screen on my drawing back. So what it is this portion of the hand is, like, super square, almost. It's like, you got the wrist here, and this comes inward a little. So, like, this part represents the fingers. The knuckles are, like, right about here. Yeah, everyone is always learning. If an artist tells you that they don't need to learn anything anymore, personal opinion, they've kind of failed as an artist. There's always something more that you can learn. Okay. The thumb just kind of comes out from there. So I want to bring this up here so I can make sense of it. Get rid of that. Honestly, one of the things that's gotten me through art block, like, the most when I'm having trouble drawing something, is literally, like, just doing this where I just continually break down the shapes over and over again, and eventually I will get there. This is going to come down like that. It's going to open up a little bit more, and then this is going to come inwards just towards the end. Erase this line, and then we're going to start adjusting the fingertips here to make them do the finger thingy they should be doing. So here, I'm going to keep that line because, so this line right here that you're seeing is actually really important to making sure the fingers stay and do what they need to do, it looks like. Exactly. Whatever helps get to where we need to be. Because this one comes out the most, and then the others are going to come out less and less each time. And it forms this sort of diagonal here. I swear, one of these days, sometime soon, I am just going to compile a bunch of just, like, stock references and stuff of hands, and we're going to sit down and we're going to do an entire stream of nothing but hands. It's just going to be me mulling around and going and drawing hands as much as humanly possible, so that way I can practice with y'all. Because I know some of y'all artists out there will avoid drawing hands just kind of like how I did when I was growing up, and it can be sort of detrimental for us to do that, and I know why everyone does it, because I used to do it too. Okay, so now... Hmm. I've almost got it to where I want it to be. I just want to fix the fingers a little more, because something just doesn't feel... It's like this should be slanted a little more. A hand job stream god. I'm gonna name the stream that now, Onikomori. When it happens, I'm gonna name the stream that. If anything, right now, practicing drawing POC hairstyles and textures. Oh, that's valid. I actually really like drawing POC hair. All the curly hair textures and stuff. I think it's so fun. I don't know what it is about it, but it makes my brain do the thing. Like, it makes my brain all buzzy, and it just works for me. I've always been super comfortable drawing POC hairstyles. Every time someone asks me if I'm comfortable with that kind of shit, I was like, listen, first of all, if I said I wasn't, that would be awful of me, right? Like, they're just hairstyles. Everyone should know how to draw them. Like, I feel so bad because I've gotten a couple of creators who have messaged me before asking about commissions, being like, hey, do you think you can handle this? Because like it is a POC hairstyle, and I'm like, that I feel bad that you have to ask that. Like, of course I can. Because I don't know, it's always just come very naturally to me, and I know that, you know, other people haven't had a lot of time to practice it, but especially in like a commission environment, I feel like if you're doing art commissions, that's something you should know how to do. If you can't draw people of other races, that's weird. Like, that says something about your style, maybe, I think, if you can't draw people of other races. Or even worse so, if you say that, like, oh, well, certain races just don't fit in my style. Fuck you. No. It's bad. Why is this hand so evil? I prefer shading POC skin because it's easier to highlight than white as fuck skin. As someone who has white as fuck skin, that's a mood. I have the same problem with my hair, funnily enough. Whenever I'm shading my hair, I always look at it at the end and go, I wish I could add more highlights to this, but like my hair is literally white. Just like, can you just look correct, please? My skin glows in the sun. Same. You and me in that Twilight Vampire Club, Mossy. Okay, that's a little better. I'm not liking, like, this side of the hand right now, but it's fine. It's doable. Getting rid of my multiple sketch layers for that hand. Yeah. Ironically, my model is actually relatively accurate to what I look like, in real life. Every so often I do dye my hair, though. Depends. White hair is hard to maintain. I prefer having white hair, though. If it wasn't so dang bad for my hair, I would have it all the time. I used to get teased by my Christian grandmother that I was a vampire. Now I'm gay as fucking agender, so that is so valid and also a ginormous mood. Um, I grew up being told that I also looked like a vampire, except I took that personally and became a Twilight kid when I was younger, so like, I took that as a challenge more than anything. How that looks. Do a very cursed drawing method here. I want white hair, but college budget level of money. See, there's a trick to me having white hair, which is that I do it myself. I pay the people at the local Sally's beauty salon. I think I pay their rent at this point. um, or at least I normally do. My hair is starting to fade right now. I need to go and re-dye it. I got called a vampire a lot because pale widow's weak and crazy sharp teeth. See, for me, it was I'm pale. I also have a widow's peak, and I'm goth as hell. So like, all I ever wear is black. Oh, can't afford bleach. Sadly, that's fair, Mossy. This tab. Yeah, no, that's actually ironically that's also why I haven't re-dyed my hair is that I'm trying to be more frugal with my money just the past couple months. You know, trying to save up a little bit, be a responsible spender, all that. And because of that, I have not re-dyed my hair and I really want to. Every time I go out, I'm just like Sally's is right over there. Hell yeah, goths. Listen, I listen to so much goth music now, which is like I used to have so much trouble with it, but I'm starting to get into listening to it more because like people used to always call me a fake goth when I was in high school because I didn't listen to the music. Except it wasn't that I didn't want to listen to the music. I just like I have clinical depression. I have to make sure that the music I'm listening to makes me feel good because if it makes me feel sad, I don't want to let the depression get to me. So, but I've started now that I'm in like a better place mentally. I've started being able to listen to it sometimes because I do like that style of music. Just sometimes the lyrics can put me into a like a not so great mood, and I need to have music that makes me vibe. I want to afford purple hair. B, if you can afford the dye at any point, you know damn well I'll do the job for you. I've been so considering drawing my nose just like as a little shadow like that recently. I don't know why. Cause like I always shade my noses like that anyway, but I can never commit to it. I don't know why. My parents are trying to gatekeep goth from me because I'm not always wearing goth clothes. Goth isn't even about the clothes. Like it's literally not. The subculture was started because of music, which like admittedly it's evolved to be more about like music and fashion and like a mindset as well. Um but it did start with music. It's not always about the fashion. I don't call myself a goth. I call myself alternative and gothic because that's my style of clothes, but I don't listen to goth music. I need something to listen to though. I'm curious. Honestly, like I've been listening to a little bit of Sayu and the Banshees recently, although they admittedly are not my favorite goth band. I should get like I have like a whole playlist and I just leave that on repeat on Spotify sometimes. I should look it up for y'all sometime and give everyone artists to listen to. But I admittedly my own music tastes might not be the best representative of what goth music is because admittedly I have to be very careful with what I listen to because depression registered trademark and music affecting my mood. It's okay, just listen to power metal like I do. To be I love your music taste so unironically. My music taste is somewhere between like the emo kid that time forgot and like super super queer music. Like I was just joking around with Mod Tim about Will Wood because I listen to Will Wood all the time and it's his fault. Okay, well, they sound stinky. How about that? Mossy, how about that? They sound stinky. You can be whatever the heck you want to be. From one alternative person to another, you can be whatever the heck you want to be. My music taste is Vocaloid wasn't a phase. Same. I do still listen to a ton of Vocaloid music. Just gonna slide hello that over like that a little bit so I can separate the M and the Y because I don't know why I put them next to each other like that. You love Vocaloid? Me too. I have been a very long time Vocaloid fan since I was probably like how old was I in 2010, 29? Probably closer to 2008 actually. That's terrifying. When I was in middle school. I'm old. That's valid, Onikamori. My music taste is also very varied because I listen to literally everything from like traditional emo kid music, which is a lot of what I listen to because I never left like the Paramore phase. That Paramore also wasn't a phase for me, and neither was My Chemical Romance. But like I listened to everything from that to I listened to things like Sayu and the Banshees and The Cure. I listened to Mongolian throat singing, which I blame Tubi for. I listen to all sorts of stuff. And obviously, Vocaloid is a big part of my music taste. Yep. I will say Paramore is definitely my favorite band of all time. That might say a lot about me, but that's okay. Same. I love Paramore. When I was younger, I used to literally always say that they must have been looking into my life because every time Paramore releases a new song, the lyrics fit exactly what is going on in my life at the moment. It's so wild. But they've always been just like a super special band to me. The Who got its claws into yes, Tubi, and it's your fault. I cannot believe you got me into Mongolian throat singing. It's so cool. I should listen to Ghost. I've heard a little bit of Ghost. I have not listened to a lot of Ghost. But yeah, I grew up listening to Hayley Williams, and I love her even more now than I did when I was a kid, honestly. Alright, so I want to add some, like, cutesy little flowers and stuff in the background here, kind of like we did for the Undertale piece, almost. I very roughly drew some random lines that kind of suggest that over here. I love Usewa. Post on a list of things that I have USTs for. Solid recommendation for the whole chat. Go listen to Square Hammer right now. Hmm. I wish I could turn that on right now, but I don't want to listen to copyrighted music on stream because that could get me in trouble. But I will go and listen to that after stream. It's such a good song to play on those. I got some other Otto songs on there too. Otto's really good. I really want to show Mod Tim Otto because I think Tim would enjoy the lyrics to Usewa, especially because Tim still works in retail. And oh boy, do the lyrics to those songs slap if you work in retail. I want to cover Bug someday. I want to cover Vocaloid songs like myself, not even just with my Utao, but just with me so badly. But I'm so out of practice with singing, y'all. Like I tried so hard on the cover of his theme that I did because I don't know if everyone here realizes this. I have a little old YouTube channel that I actually did a full cover of a vocal version of his theme on. And it came out okay, but I still think it was a little rough for what I'm normally able to do because I'm very out of practice. Oh, thank you so much, Tubi. I will grab that. I did not even realize that I got a notification. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Copy link. Here we go. But that is a music recommendation from Tubi if anyone would like to enjoy it. Tubi has immaculate music taste. She has literally the coolest music taste I've ever seen in my life. It's a fucking bop. Oh, that's so fair, Mossy. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm hesitant to get tea, is because I have been trained as a singer before, and I've heard how tea can really fuck with your voice. But yeah, it is the struggle. I'm just really out of practice because I have not sung like in like any form of formal setting in almost 10 years now, if not more than that. I used to be very good at it because I used to do covers and stuff all the time back when I was in high school because I did for a very short period of time I did an utaite group with a friend of mine. So I got used to it and was singing all the time, and then after we just sort of stopped doing it because, you know, college and stuff got busy. Uh it was like my brain forgot how to sing, and now I'm slowly working on reteaching myself. Also, Oni, have a very good time playing Osu. I hope you enjoy. You basically have to learn how, because changing octaves, oh gosh, yeah, that's so hard. I couldn't imagine what that would be like if I started T, because like I'm a first soprano now. Like I last time I checked anyway, I might be a second soprano if I'm being totally honest now, just because I know my range has sort of petered out since I last sang like regularly. But last time I had myself sort of checked for range, I was told that I was a first soprano by my teachers, so I went from a soprano to a baritone. Wow. I mean, hey, that's gotta be the gender euphoria of a lifetime, though, right? I like to sing, but I've never taken any singing lessons or vocal coaching. See, I got very lucky, so I consider myself super super lucky with this. But in the high school that I went to, it was actually mandatory if anyone took choir to take private voice lessons. They made us do voice lessons during our study period twice a week. So I actually had to take vocal lessons, and it was provided to me by my school that I went to. Bacterial contamination is also really good. I do really really like bacterial contamination. That's also a very good song. Although, I'm gonna be honest, your taste in Vocaloid music is so on brand for you. That is so on brand, Tubi. It's not even. Yeah, honestly, Onikamori, I was super lucky when it came to stuff like that. Uh, it was really weird because my school is a public school. It wasn't like a private school. I only went to private school when I was super super young. I'm gonna not knock myself over. I promise. I'm gonna not continue to knock myself over. Note to self, the new setup idea that I had, not a good one. This will be the last time I use that for this stream. But I went to a public school that just happened to have really good arts programs. Just purely luck of the draw, because it was a huge school. I think my graduating class was almost 1,000 people. I think it was like 800 and something. So because of the amount of people we had, there was money for stuff like that. With alto, you can make high notes and songs work, but it's harder to make it pass as a high note in baritone. That's fair. Yeah, I have what I like to call a severely overdeveloped head voice in that I can hit like any note under the sun if I'm in my head voice, just not in my chest voice. My chest voice is severely underdeveloped, especially because of my asthma. My graduating class was 106. Yeah, I think mine was 840 something or something like that. And then the year after me had over 1,000. Which it's also it's really weird that my school was so big too, because like I'm not from the city, y'all. I promise I'm not. Um, I'm from like the suburbs, and I don't know why my graduating class was that big. I don't know why they decided to make my school as big as it was. Oh, graduated during COVID check? I'm so sorry, Mossy. When COVID happened, I remember very specifically looking back at my high school and going, I feel so bad for every single kid in there right now. I could not imagine what that must have been like. Tubi, is Mossy a youngin' or are we just old? Screams in 28 years old. Hi, Tim. Welcome to the old club. How may I take your order? Would you like your old man medicine, Tim Tam? I leveled up yesterday and I can already feel myself getting slightly creakier. Ah, yeah, that yes, that is correct. Everyone, please wish Tubi a happy belated birthday. I know I wished her a happy birthday yesterday because I was around, but y'all should all wish Tubi a happy birthday because she just celebrated it yesterday and she's a sweetie pie and we should all be nice to her. I'm currently 19 turning 20 in August. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're an adulty adult. Not exactly. You're getting to be the adulty adult phase. Tubi, you make me feel so old. I always forget how much older than you I am. See, my brain turns that off. Like whenever I play D&D with my friends and stuff, I start forgetting that I'm one of the older members of my D&D group. I think Tim's the oldest and I'm the second oldest. I want my damn pills and it better have my boomer discount. No, you're not a boomer. You're younger than me. You can't be a boomer. If you're a boomer, I don't even know what I am. Dead, probably. Yeah, B's the baby. B is the baby of the group. We love B. It's something something the baby is you. I am forcibly removed from the chat for making a Homestuck reference. I'm not younger than you. Tim, I hate to tell you this, but you're old. Hi, Spooky as Red. Welcome on in. I hope you have a good time here. I can legally go to war and get fucked for the rest of my life. I can't make fancy cocktail for fun. Yeah, that do be it on America, though. That is just how America is, unfortunately. Which, let's be honest, if you can get drafted, if you can go into a war, you should be able to have a drink. Did I say I was older than you? I meant that the other way around, Tim. I know that you're older than me. Did I say it backwards? I might have said it backwards. No, Tim is the stinky old man. I thought I said I was the second oldest. Did I say it wrong? Y'all have me questioning my sanity right now. This I'm gonna make like a little lighter and a little, yeah. Well, I meant to say that Tim was older, because Tim is older. He is stinky and old. He is practically a skeleton. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Spookiest Red. I appreciate it. I have a themed character cocktail idea I want to make, but no, that's too much for my baby brain. Hey, soon at least. You got you're turning 20 in August. You got one more year after that. Soon at least. You know, I will say that some of the laws about drinking in this country make no sense to me, and I don't even like to drink, and I say that. Awesome, Spooky. Well, in that case, nice to meet you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are having a very chill draw stream, which normally just means I sit around drawing and I shoot the breeze with all of y'all. Look at this. This person walks up to you and asks you to be their Valentine. What do you say? Or can make legal decisions. Don't commit crimes. Correct. Do not commit crimes. For legal reasons, do not commit crimes.
Chat. I miss them a lot. I'll be back.
Yes, have fun. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that Beauregard has a partner that I don't know about? The Beauregard lore is developing. Let's make me all blushy. This is gonna start out very messy because I've never drawn neatly in my life. The lore just expands. Exactly. First of all, this is on the wrong portion of the layer. There we go. There it goes. They probably went right through you. They probably did. Also, hi, Sticks. How's it going? Everything you draw is neat. Have you seen my sketches, Tim? I know you've seen my sketches. No, it is not. Do you want to see what the sketch for this looked like? Hold on, I'm gonna out myself. Do you want to know what this looked like at the beginning? Literally this. This was the whole sketch. That was it. And we turned it into this. My sketches are like, my sketches are 3 lines in a trench coat. Like, it looks neat. Y'all, that is not neat sketching. Like, hold on. Like, this is a neat sketch. This is a neat sketch. Because this was a sketch that I actually like. Oh, neat as a nifty. I'm dumb. I was gonna say, like, have you people seen me draw? Okay, that makes more sense. Neat as a nifty. Got it. Okay. I'm very smart. I'm awful at sketching. I just draw the whole ass thing. I used to, when I did traditional art, Tubi, that's how I was. But like, I don't know, something about the type of drawing that I do when I'm doing digital drawing, it makes me be, I don't know, less focused on the sketching portion. I don't know why, even. I was trying to be cute, you goobus. Don't call me a goobus, no! Don't be mean to me. Don't call me a goobus. Not the hue slider, hello. Would like to not have yellow blush, thank you very much. I have been JoJo'd. Certified goobus. I am a certified goobus, it's fine. But I will vibe now.
I see you are approaching, chat.
Beauregard comes back in with the JoJo music. I have been got JoJo'd. It is time to get JoJo'd. Every day is a good day to get JoJo'd. Tone that down just a little bit. Not that much. Hang on. I do want to make myself all blushy. Look at this. Look at this goober right here. Time for Din Din. Yay! Yay, Din Din time. Beauregard is ready to beat the shit out of us. Boo is not allowed to commit acts of violence. I forbid it. Beauregard has been banned for committing acts of violence in the past, actually. Let's see. That is far too muddled of a color. Let's make that like... There we go. Oh, I smell onion rings.
Oh, Mukata kono ka? Nijetsu ni kono dio ni shikazuit kono ka? Sekakuso fu no Josephu ga watashi no zawaruda no shotaiwo. Shikin shuche muchokuzen maid mon diotwa tirujukunzi ni yun a? Kisi koita kibunda woshayatekuta you no ni?
Boo, Boo, I think you might have to keep doing those Duolingo lessons, my man, because, like, I don't know, dude. I think that baby Boo, you need to keep trying to work on your Japanese pronunciation. Oh my gosh, that was so cursed. That was amazing. Almost onion rings need a little longer. I apologize if the alarm goes. Yeah, if y'all hear loud noises in the background, I promise that's just Tim living in the walls and being a menace to society. Do you know how Boo became a ghost? He missed a week of Duolingo? Yes! The bird just came for him, y'all. That owl saw that he missed a single week and he was like, well, I gotta do it to him. That is not the right color line. Hello? That's why his Japanese is bad. God. And why he's dead. We should find out why Boo died. Boo doesn't ever talk about how he died. He doesn't even talk about how he ended up in my grandmother's house. He's just here. He's just here, and that's it. And he doesn't answer any questions involving that. I would love to know how Boo got here. That's fair, Tubi. I mean,
Let
in
me
fairness,
commit
a lot of people
arson.
don't.
You cannot contain me forever. One day, I will break the ban and be free. I will cause a uprising. A revolution even. I will rain chaos upon
Boo?
this mortal realm and I will take that stupid Duolingo bird to hell with me. You cannot stop me and my silly little crimes, he tilde.
Beauregard, you are not allowed to commit war crimes against the language owl. That is not allowed. Can somebody clip that, please? If somebody could just do exclamation point clip, I would love you forever. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Beauregard, you cannot just go around murdering birds who teach people to speak languages. Thank you so much, Mossy. It's not a war crime if you aren't a country. You know what? That's fair. It's just a normal crime. It is just a normal crime. But on the topic of my sketches not being neat, it's so wild because like I would say that like my finished product art is pretty neat. Like I do clean up my lines and stuff very well once I'm done sketching. Just for some reason when I sketch stuff, I can't make that neat to save my life. Like if I try to make it neat, bad things will happen to good people. I don't know what it is about that that makes me not able to sketch neatly, but I just can't. It's not built into my brain properly. All right, let's color in all these lines. Awesome, Mossy. I hope you got some tasty food. Enjoy your ride home. There we go. Alrighty. Also, my house smells so good right now, y'all. Everything smells like onion rings. My house literally smells the best right now. It is amazing. Alrighty. Let's start the rendering process because I have a lot to clean up about this. Actually, I think I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to make it so it like doesn't have the outline around the heart, I think, basically. I think the heart should be lineless. Because I just kind of want that to be there in the background. And I think what I'm going to do is, so normally I try to take like a break around 10 o'clock. I think tonight is going to be a short stream though, so I think at 10 o'clock about, I am probably going to get going so I can go and eat dinner and relax for the rest of the night because I want y'all to know I have drawn for probably 16 hours today. uh, because, you know, I'm unhinged and have no sleep schedule. So I would like to relax a little bit, so I apologize if today's stream is a little bit short. All right. I'm gonna lighten up these marks a little bit. There we go. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this color and do a multiply layer. This is gonna look really funky for just a minute here. I promise it's not gonna look funky after a while. Wrong eraser setting. I love making soft art like this, by the way. I feel like I don't ever get to like do just little cute reaction images and stuff that I can make of myself, and this is really nice. I like doing little cute stuff like this. Yeah. I'm gonna take a quick moment to take a drink. Sorry, y'all. One of the other things I've been thinking about recently is I really just want to do like a bunch of like style studies and stuff. Get clips out of the other windows that I have open because I don't need those anymore. I have too many Clip Studio Paint windows open. But I really want to do like some style studies, I think. Because my style keeps like changing and I want to try to like solidify some of the stuff that I'm noticing in my style and sort of expand upon it. Like I've always like for the past like year and a half now, I think I've done like all these little tiny details and like the eye highlights and stuff like that you're seeing right here. And I want to try to like play around with stuff like that more. And just generally the things about my style that I really enjoy that I just want to like do more of and play with more. Like I know one of the things I want to play with more is like the idea of what is it called? Reflective light, because that's something that I learned about a lot when I was in college and I can do it when it comes to realism. But I haven't done a ton of it in terms of the style that I currently draw in. And all it is reflective light is like when you get a different color light that sort of bounces into the shadow of something, and I want to play with that more. Found an old few pictures on one of my friends drawing a character in the art styles of me and a few mutual friends, and it feels weird. Oh, I'm sorry, Tubi. The best part of having a garbage memory is finding tasty things that I forgot I picked up. What did you find? Sunny D. Oh god. Put the cursed drink away. Who let you have that? Capitalism. Okay. Can we paint bucket this and not do what you're doing? Thank you. There we go. Oh, that's starting to look better. If I wasn't supposed to buy it, why do I have money and why is it on sale? That's, you know what, that's valid logic, actually. As someone who cannot resist when something is on sale, that is valid logic. Hey there, Boba, thanks so much for the follow. How are you doing tonight? Let's see, do I want to make, I think I want to make this like, yeah. I'm going to give myself little hard eyes. Hard eyes, motherfucker. I'm doing pretty good, Boba. Thanks so much for stopping in. We're having a very nice chill night tonight. with maybe like a side of being unhinged because, you know, that's what chat does to me. No, I feel like that should be smaller. I apologize. I'm rapidly zooming in and out right now so I can see how things look. I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. That's better. Wonder. Do that, and then just kind of, there we go. Because I don't want the heart to be like super duper obvious. All right, let's do a little bit of shading on the hair. Come join the tubes. Tubi, stop trying to convince people to join your crazy tube schemes. You and all your crazy tube schemes. Well, I'm gonna do this with this color. This was another thing I was trying out too, was shading my hair a little bit differently than I normally do. Because normally I do kind of like a line straight across here and then I blur it and kind of render it from there. Tubes? That sounds interesting. Yes, Tubi is our resident tube possum. She lives in the tubes in my walls and likes to meme on people. The schemes aren't that crazy. I've donated my life savings and I haven't regretted it yet. Tim, do we need to have a talk? Do we need to have an intervention? Like super duper roughly right now, but just bear with me. It's not gonna look that rough when I'm done with it. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of and we're gonna go back in, just kind of create. Yeah. Everyone is joining the tubes. No. Tubi, I need to draw us together. You're in here so often. I need to draw us together with just you hanging on my shoulder and being a pal. Possum scree. Listen, this is my spooky house. I get to make the spooky rules. Why is everyone going into the tubes? Because you're a VTuber. Okay. That's okay, Sticks. No worries. This stream is meant to be a comfort zone. Y'all don't have to worry about staying more than you want to. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Y'all come when you want to, y'all leave when you want to. I'm just happy you decided to stop by. I can't decide if I like this method of rendering or not. I don't know. Like, I feel like it makes it come together really quickly, but it also isn't quite as detailed. I don't know. Like 3 other friends I wanted to pop in just to cause chaos and say hi. Well, I appreciate that. You are always welcome here, Sticks. Honestly, my hair rendering style is one of the things I really want to work on with my style specifically. Like, it's not something I'm unhappy with. It's just something I want to develop more because I know I tend to do like a mix of cell shading and actual rendering, like actual full painting. And I want to make the hair, I think, a little bit closer to just cell shading, but I can never figure out how. I need to have some time to just like sit down and figure that out. Oh, did you, Sticks? I'll have to go and take. Actually, you know what? I think I remember seeing it. I'll have to go and look at it again. I want to make sure that I retweeted it because I think I remember seeing the caption and stuff that you put on it. I thought I had retweeted it. Maybe I forgot. I may be silly. But thank you so much for posting it. I'm so glad that you liked it. It's okay. Twitter has been burying everything in mine. Oh no, you too. I know that feel. The new Twitter algorithm is god awful. A creature from the tubes has appeared and given me an onion ring. I am going to crunch for a moment. I'm going to mute myself so you guys don't have to listen to it. Nom nom nom. I don't know how I ever didn't like onion rings when I was a kid. They're so good. Oh, you put it in the VR world you're making, Sticks? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Hella tasty, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it was about onion rings when I was a kid. I never liked them when I was a child. Which is weird because I wasn't a picky eater as a kid either. I had like two pet peeves with food when I was a kid, and they were onions and mushrooms, and that was it. Those were the only two things that I like had trouble eating. And I've gotten better about most of them, honestly. I'm still not super huge on mushrooms. It depends on how they're cooked. But like onions I'll just eat all the time now. They just have to be cooked properly. I have a guess as to why. Tim, that is said with so much sarcasm, I can hear you saying it. Um, Tim is making a little jab at one of my parental units who happens to not be great at cooking. My dad's great at cooking. We're not going to talk about my mom's cooking. I could hear like the vitriol from that message, Tim. Uh, Unfortunately, my mom did not understand A, that she was not a very good cook, quite frankly, and B, um, she definitely didn't know how to deal with having an autistic kid with sensory issues, um, which is what I was. Like, I had a lot of food sensitivity issues when I was younger. I wasn't picky. There were just things that, like, I would eat and they would make me feel sick. A mushroom burger is not a whole mushroom cap half warmed on a bun. Don't bring that up. Oh my god. All right. Um yeah, so my mom, when she found out that I didn't like mushrooms when I was a kid, her solution to that was to lie to me about it and say that she was making hamburgers and then take like a whole portobello, like one, I think it's a portobello mushroom, I don't even know, one of the big kinds of mushrooms that like the cap is huge, and take a whole mushroom cap that was the size of a burger and try to grill it and put it on a bun and claim that it was a burger, so that way if I ate it and said that I liked it, she could say that I liked mushrooms. Hi. I took one bite of the mushroom and almost threw up. It was not great. Hey there, Roguish Delight. How's it going? Yeah, that is one of my many food horror stories from when I was a child. I have so many weird food horror stories from when I was a kid. Oh, also, thank you so much for the hydrate, Boba. I did not see that you did that. I apologize. I have hydrated. Is snowing? Is it snowing? It might be snowing here. It snowed yesterday here. Yeah, no, it is so the opposite of how that's supposed to work. Yeah, my mom did the thing where, like, she assumed that I was just being picky, in air quotes. Um, and, that was not the case. I had, like, just, autism kid has food sensitivities that make them have bad sensory issues. It's not even the taste, it's just, like, the texture that was bad for me. Particularly with mushrooms. I like the taste of mushrooms, actually. I just don't like the texture. And so she would just try to do the thing. Oh, thank you for the head pats. She would just try to do the thing where, like, no, if I make it for you and don't tell you it's in it, you'll like it. And then that's not what happened. Oh, you're in northern Texas and it's snowing? That's awesome, Roguish Delight. That's a rarity for y'all. I hope you have some fun in the snow. Hopefully you guys don't get too much snow, because I know the southern states are not as well prepared for it as us up in here in the bitter freezing cold of New York. But autism is dying to unauthorized textures, literally me every single day of my life. Cutely hopes class will be canceled. I hope class will be canceled for you too. That would be lovely. That when I was in college, that was like everyone's prayer every time it snowed was, please just don't make me drive to school in this. But unfortunately, I live in the frozen hellish wasteland that is upstate New York, so we get snow quite often here. I walked half a mile in and I had to shower. I was cold. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Roguish Delight. Yeah, that's gotta suck. I'm very thankful that I live in an area where thankful and also not, it's weird, but like in terms of winter, it's honestly better this way. But I'm in an area where walking places is not possible for the most part. You kind of have to drive or have some other form of transportation to get places from where I live. Um, Especially when I was in college, there was no way that I could have ever walked to college. Because I had almost a 45-minute drive into my college from where I lived. It was close enough to where I could stay at home, but it wasn't close enough to where it was like a very quick drive. Um, but thankfully, in the winter, that's honestly actually kind of better. The bus never came? Oh no! I am so sorry. That is not great. Buses are the only thing I can afford, sadly. That's fair. I'm currently also, admittedly, without a mode of transportation, although usually I have a car. My car is a little broken at the moment. I've had a car that I've lovingly called Mikasa for a long time now. I've had her since I was just graduated out of high school. She's a little old now, but that's okay. We need to get the car fixed up and then it'll be fine. Me and a friend walked together and we were like popsicles. I'm so sorry. That's not fun. Seattle is just water and vampires and rain. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. It do be vampire country up there. 1-800 are you sparklin'? Yeah, my car's name is Mikasa. I named her Mikasa, weirdly enough, because of an anime I haven't actually watched. um, I heard about a character from Attack on Titan, which again, I have not actually watched the show, and honestly, I don't really intend to, because I'm not a huge fan of the show, if I'm honest. I tried watching it once and didn't really like it. But I heard that Mikasa from Attack on Titan is really good at doing the climby flyy thing in Attack on Titan. I don't know what it's actually called, when low on gas. and I named my car after her because there was a point when I was in college where just my paychecks would not line up very evenly to when I needed money, because you know college, college and working and driving 45 minutes a day, lots of gas. And there was a day where I realized as I got to school that I needed gas, but I did not have money to pay for gas. And I was going to be at school until 10:30 at night, so I then had to drive home at 10:30 at night for 45 minutes praying that Mikasa wouldn't run out of gas. And she earned her name because we didn't run out of gas. I got home and was able to get the cash that I had accidentally left in my house because I didn't have any money on my debit card at the time because I hadn't gotten paid yet that week. But I was so terrified that I wasn't gonna have enough gas to get home, but she made it, and that's how she got her name. She's a very good car. She's a stinky little Volkswagen Jetta, and I love her very, very much. I live there and can confirm. Yeah, you just live in Vampire County. It's fine. Actually, I'm curious, Mossy, how many people come up to Seattle just looking to like do stuff related to Twilight? Because I've heard people just go there for that expressed reason. This is something that I've heard about. In fact, it's something that I've heard one of my friends say they want to do, which I think is hilarious. Because my hometown is actually no stranger to its share of tourist attractions too. I actually live pretty close to a pretty major tourist attraction in New York. Technically, my car's name is cooler than Old Boy, but no one can pronounce it. Oh no. I don't go outside much, but every time I see something like that, oh no. Ah, living near tourist attractions. Gotta love it. It is not Pottermus Prime, Tim. It is Pottermus Prime's roommate. It's fucking Loki. It's Loki. Because of course it's Loki. Because Loki's a chaotic mess of a man who I love very much. Uh, one of my very close friends constantly jokes about going to Forks, Washington, and Seattle to go and look for vampires. Also, you can tell who's a tourist by if they have an umbrella and if they're struggling to stay standing if it's rainy. Oh, that's a mood. That's like people here in New York but with snow. Because like we get since I live near a pretty big tourist attraction myself, we get people during the summer and also even actually even more so in the winter, honestly, that come up and just stay near the tourist attractions. And it's so easy to tell when someone does not live here because there will be less than an inch of snow on the ground. Like it'll barely be snowing. And the person will just be like, oh my God, aren't they going to like close the roads? Aren't they going to like shut down all the stores? And I'm like, no, I have to go to work. Like, and everyone from New York is just like, it'll be fine. If I die on the road, I die on the road. His name is Einherjar. Is that how you say Einherjar? I might be mispronouncing that. I apologize. All Seattle people just have a jacket in case it rains. See, New York people are almost the opposite. When it snows, I walk outside in short sleeve shirts and pants because I don't like shorts, but like so many people will just kind of exist in the cold in New York. If I die driving to work, I don't have to work. Be safe. That's my one thing is be safe. I know I joke about it, but like we in reality, we all do have to be safe and put ourselves in good situations, pretty please, for me, because I don't want to lose any of y'all. I care about all of you. See, look, y'all made me go and be soft. How dare you? This was all a ruse. Hey, you got it. I was gonna say, I'm normally pretty good at pronouncing names that sound even remotely Nordic, so I'm not perfect at it for sure, but I can get the general pronunciation normally. This is true, yeah. Me and Tim's cars are both in the shop right now because we broke them both in tandem for some reason. No, I don't want to make a circle dot pattern in Clip Studio. Thank you for asking, though. Every once in a while, I'll click like a button on my tablet pen that must be like tied to something, and it's like, "Would you like to turn this entire layer into a halftone pattern?" And I'm like, "No, thanks for the offer, though." Also, the only umbrella folk are Seattle people who wear shorts. Yeah, it's so funny listening to people talk about like what tourists are like in their area. Often in rain, you see shorts and thin pants and a light jacket, even where it's windy. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of like what New York is like too. There are a lot of people here, myself included, who just don't give a fuck if the weather is nasty. I will walk outside in a blizzard in short sleeve shirts and just look around and go, yeah, that's fine. I'll only be outside for a couple minutes. It's fine. Something something. The cold never bothered me anyway. Something something. If you are heavily dressed for rain, you will get some looks. Yeah. I've been rocking shorts almost every day for the past 4 years. Can confirm. Tim has, in fact, almost exclusively worn shorts every day for the past 4 years, to the point where back when I still had a day job, I was working at the same place as Tim. Tim came in to work in like actual pants for one day, and multiple people commented about it saying how weird it was because they had never seen him in full length pants before. We get New York City and leaf spotter tourists here. Yeah, we get people who want to bet on the ponies. I live near a relatively prevalent racetrack in New York State, so we get lots of horse people. Hey there, Lunar. How's it going? It's good to see you. You will get less looks being goth than dressed for weather. That's hilarious, actually. Love that. Oh, thank you, Lunar. I appreciate it. Yes, the omnidirectional movement gear. See, I knew the name of it. It just escaped me in the moment because I've watched like a couple episodes of Attack on Titan. I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. I don't think. Oh, thank you so much for the lurk, Saronis. I think I'm gonna do like a really like ooh, not that bright. Hello. there, Yui. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Cass. I am your favorite local spooky friend and artist. We are doing a chill stream tonight. It is probably going to be a shorter stream. I might not be live that much longer, y'all. I apologize. But we are having a good time making some fun Valentine's Day themed art together. So, how is your stream, Yui? I hope you get some water, get some food. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. What did y'all get up to over on your stream? And thank you so much, Yui. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna hold on. Can I like just remove? I'm removing my skin. I'm removing the line art layer for a moment. Oh, you're doing the Nuzlocke with Momo. That's right. I hope y'all had a good time. I hope you didn't lose too many Pokemon. Nuzlocks are rough. So I know this looks weird right now, but hear me out. Oh no, so someone calmed Tubi before she kills everyone from being in a raid. Only won this run. This is our 14th run, so oh my goodness, I can't remember. I know I've seen it on your stream descriptions and stuff because I lurk a lot. What game are you guys doing the Nuzlocke in? It's black and white. That's awesome. I hope both of you do very well this run. You named your Spiritomb after me? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, Yui. Oh, it's randomized. Awesome. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Well, I hope that you and the Spiritomb that you named after me have a good run. I love Pokemon randomizers. I should do a randomizer Nuzlocke at some point on stream. That would be so fun. Pokemon is something of a hyperfixation for me, so I'm always down to do Pokemon-related things. Good, I'm glad. I hope that we kick Lenora's ass together. I need to do a thing. I'm going to make a folder and put everything that I need inside that folder, and then we're going to close the folder, and we're going to name the folder Art. Because I'm good at naming things. Ooh, Gothitelle for your starter, and Momo got Swadloon. I feel so bad. Momo got the shorter end of that stick, but Gothitelle's not a bad starter to have. You just gotta watch out for those Dark-type moves. Ignore me playing around with filters and effects here real quick. I just... yeah. Yes, please. I hope you feel better, Yui. I know you haven't been feeling super hot recently, but thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much, Yui. Always love when my Pride Prism sibs drop by. Am I crazy because me and my bro both thought that Ghost and Psychic were both effective against each other until recently? Yeah, no, I think it's just isn't Ghost super effective on Psychic but not the other way around? Or am I wrong? I could also be wrong. But yeah, that's what I thought was that Psychic was weak to Ghost, but Ghost was not weak to Psychic. Oh, you thought it went both ways? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. But then again, like, I also, like, Lunar, you know me, you know what my favorite types of Pokemon are, so, like, I think that's a perfectly understandable thing to have missed, because, like, I still get all of the rock-type matchups wrong every single time that I think about them. If you ask me what rock is weak to, I'm gonna get it wrong. It's not gonna come out correct. Hold on. Let's do view. I can't. One moment. I have to move my chat on the screen real quick because the chat is in the way of me being able to see something real quick. Over here. View. Selection border. There we go. I'm turning the selection border off temporarily. Oh, thank you so much, Casey. I'm so glad you like it so far. It's very simple. When I imagined it, I kind of imagined it being a little bit more intricate, but normally when I do things on stream and stuff, I tend to keep the artwork much more simplistic just because it's harder for me to focus on drawing and on talking to everyone at the same time. So I do, like, you know, little things normally when I'm on stream. Oh yeah, how I did the little ahoge, the heart shape. Yeah, I always draw myself emoting with the cowlick. If you can literally see in every drawing I make of myself, that cowlick will become a different shape depending on what my mood is. Like when I'm super sad, it gets really droopy, and if I get really excited, it stands up more. And sometimes it changes shape depending on my mood. I always love when people do stuff like that with their characters where they make them emote like that, so I always do it with myself. One day I'm not going to knock myself over. One day. That day is not today. Not me wanting to commission you for a Valentine's Day piece now, Keck. Oh my goodness, Casey. Casey, you are too kind to me. I'm gonna draw like this. Listen, if you don't draw, it's like with like cat ears and stuff too. If you don't make your characters who have cat ears emote with the cat ears, like what are you really doing even? Also, one moment, y'all. I'm gonna step away from the camera for just a second because my cat is doing something unhinged. Okay. Gage has decided that it is time to be naughty. Me flipping my wallet upside down and just jumping the money out. Casey, no! I love working with you, but you gotta take care of yourself. Hang on, why is that not? Am I on the wrong layer? Why is that not letting me? Oh, because I don't have it selected, because I have the selection window turned off, because I'm very smart. Mask chroma. Where is it? I cannot read with the chat right there. Where is selection? There it is. There we go. I need to work on that. I usually do profiles of my characters so I don't experiment with the ears too often. That's valid though. I love making characters with either cat ears or even elf ears and stuff too. Like making them emote with their ears.
My agent of chaos. Go distract Cass. Hee oh shit, they are back. I was doing nothing. Nothing at all.
Beauregard? Beauregard, are you being naughty? Beauregard, you better not be possessing the cat again. This funky little ghost always trying to interrupt my streams, doing sus as fuck stuff. Me with my massive fluffy ears. I love your fluffy ears so much. Casey, I want you to know that when you sent me your design when I first started working with you and I saw how fluffy those ears were, it made the little kid in me so happy because when I was younger, I used to always draw myself with those ears. Always. Literally all the time. So when you sent me your ref and was like, "Yeah, this is what I want you to draw." I was like, "Oh my god, I get to draw one of my favorite things." Who is innocent, not a sus ghosty at all. I don't believe that for a second. I have seen what he is capable of. Boo is always sus. He is always doing something. Also, cast real shit. Can I pay you in the future just to draw our characters together vibing? Yes. Hello? Of course, Casey. Are you kidding me? That is like my dream commission. Hello? I would absolutely love that. My son's ears will twitch and move depending on their mood. Good, I'm glad. That's awesome. And fluffy ears are good. Do just some quick highlights on this. Heck yeah, Casey. Oh, listen, Casey, I know I said this earlier today. I will always make space for you on my commission list. You are one of my favorite people to work with. Literally one of my favorite people to work with. It's so fun working with you. Oh, you know what? I didn't shade that hand at fucking all. I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna finish adding these edge highlights first. Do y'all ever do that? You're almost done with a drawing, you step back to look at it, and there's just like a tiny part that's not shaded? Because like I do that literally all the time. There's always this moment where I'm going over stuff after finishing a piece, and I'm just like, I missed something. I have to go back now. Like, Casey, you hog my slots all you want. I am always down for you taking my commission slots. Plus, I like working with the same people over and over again too, just because like to me anyway, it just means that I have like clients who really like me. Whenever I get somebody who comes back and is like, "Yeah, hey, I've worked with you before and I want to work with you again." That makes me so happy because it means I know I did a good job. Like my RSD always tells me that I'm not doing good enough, and whenever somebody comes back and tries to commission me again, I always know, well, that means that they were happy, because if they weren't happy, they wouldn't come back. Me forgetting the eye highlights constantly so my art just looks dead. Oh no! That's a mood though. For me, it's not the eye highlights. For me, it's like every once in a while I will like I'll forget to shade like my earring and stuff, which it looks like I also did not shade. We're gonna fix that right now, actually. Yeah, exactly. And we get to like bond and stuff too. That's how I started feeling about like embers and stuff too. There are a couple people that are currently my clients right now that I feel that way about. It's like you, embers, days is another one. I don't know if anyone knows Mondays. Uh they're super super cool. And I absolutely love working with them. Every time they commission me, I get so happy. Are you sure we aren't the same person? I mean, we could be, but like if we're the same person, that means you and Potter Miss Prime are also the same person, because I know he and I are the same person. We have like a running list of people who I am probably just like in disguise as. We are actually just about done with this. I think, do I want to like, I don't know what I want to do. Actually, I do know what I want to do. I want to get rid of the rest of this stupid black outline on this heart, because I apparently didn't get rid of all of it. Because that's gonna annoy the shit out of me if I don't get rid of it. You're secretly just part of my hive mind lore this whole time? Could be. The world may never know. It's gonna kind of... I think one of my favorite things about drawing on stream is that I'm learning to be okay with leaving some of my stuff messy, because I'm normally obsessive about cleaning up my lines and stuff like that. And when I'm on stream, I'm trying not to be that way, because I know that it's not fun to watch me sit here and redraw the same 2 lines over and over again. So I've been getting better about just like letting myself vibe when I'm on stream and I'm drawing, and not like taking myself too seriously. I don't know, I like hanging out with all y'all. Gonna hop off and get some sleep as it's 4 a.m. for me. Oh my gosh, yes, Oni, please go and get some sleep. I'm so glad that you joined us for a little while, but thank you so much. Have a good rest of your night or morning, I suppose. Get some good rest. It's well deserved. You are getting money and I'll get art. Listen, absolutely, Mossy. I am always down for drawing. Let's see. This down just a little bit. And then I don't know, I wanna do something else. There's something that's about the background to me. I think I just want to add like a little gradient or something to the top of the background. Hang on. This is once again going to look very strange for a moment. I did not select the insides of the O's. I know that looks weird. It's not going to look weird in a second. 1 minute. That. And then I'm going to select everything for the text and do what I always do for text, because it's become habit at this point. I have a cute idea for a Twitch overlay. Eye emoji. I am giving you the eye emoji right now. I've been having a lot of fun creating my own Twitch overlays, and now I'm starting to make Twitch overlays for other people too, which is really neat. Making Twitch overlays for people has just been a really fun experience, because I never used to say that graphic design was my passion, if that makes sense, but I'm starting to really enjoy like the more graphic-y side of like making VTuber stuff. It's been very, very fun. Increase the selection. I cannot see. There we go. I'm gonna make this look really weird. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Gonna look really strange for just a moment. May or may not be, Casey. May or may not be. There we go. I'm glad that everyone likes my overlays though, because I worked really hard on them. I was super proud of the first one that I made, and then I was like, I feel like it looks like everything that I made is in light mode, if that makes sense. So I felt the need to go back and make it a darker color. But I really like how the new one came out. There's still a couple of things that I want to change about it. Also, I just noticed that my clip studio has not been the right size this whole time, and that's going to irk me literally forever now. Like a Monsey swamp background, but the surrounding area where stuff is happening is surrounded by flickering fairy lights. I would love to do that. Oh my gosh. That kind of reminds me of something that I just did similarly for Embers, because I did a starting screen for Embers that I had a ton of fun doing. that was entirely environmental based. Normally my starting screens involve characters, and Embers was purely environment, which was super fun to work on. Um, and I was so excited for it because a lot of the animation was just in like the atmospherics, so it was all stuff like little bokeh effects and little lighting effects that were kind of flaring back and forth. It was so much fun to work on. Which honestly, I'm proud of myself for, because I never used to like working on environments, and I've been having a blast working on environments lately. This is gonna look, again, really strange for just a minute, and then I'm gonna fix it. This down here. There we go, but I think this is about done, honestly. Just gonna crop this a little bit closer, because that would be nice. One day I'm not gonna knock myself over. That day is not today. Hello. But I think we are just about done. What do y'all think? I think this came out pretty nice. Thank you, Casey. I really do love working on art on stream, because like I feel like when I'm not on stream, I hold myself to such like a high standard of like, you have to make this look perfect. And when I'm on stream, I allow myself to chill out a little bit more, and it makes me feel much more relaxed when I'm drawing. So that's really nice. But I think that is going to be it for tonight. I'm going to save for the first time in 3 hours. We're not going to talk about that. That is, I need to set up the damn save redeem. I keep forgetting to set up the channel point redeem to make you guys remind me to save, because I know Luna really wants me to have it. Thank you so much. I'm glad all of you like it. I'm glad that you would let me be your boo for Valentine's Day. But let's see if there's somebody around that we can raid. Let me get Mix It Up going here. And we'll see who is about. Oh, we got a bunch of people live right now. Let's see. You know what? Let's go and say hi to Scotty, because I fucking love Scotty's streams. So don't forget, y'all. You can say spooky raid time, just like this in the chat, when we do go and raid in. And if you are a sub to me, you can also use our boo emote, our fun little animated boo emote as well. So let us do the dang thing. And don't forget, please be kind to Scotty, and if you can, reload the page once we raid into Scotty, because whenever you raid someone on Twitch, unfortunately, you will not count as a viewer in the person you are raiding into's stream unless you reload the page, which is really, really silly, but that's how Twitch works, so don't forget to reload your page too. But I'll see you guys next time. Stay spooky.